My CRPS had literally spread to new areas, and I still had to prove I deserved relief. Now, if you've ever been to the ER multiple times, you get labeled a frequent flyer. This is the ER's code for drug seeking. Never mind that you have a documented chronic condition. Never mind that you only come when things are genuinely emergent. That label sticks, and it poisons every interaction. Hospital systems now flag patients with multiple ER visits. Some have care management plans that are essentially blacklists, predetermined limits on pain management, regardless of your condition. And the cruel irony, the sicker you are, the more you're punished for needing care. When you tell ER staff your pain is at a 9 or a 10, they don't believe you. You don't look like you're in that much pain. If it was really a 10, you'd be screaming right now. And your vitals, well, they don't show severe pain. But this is medical gaslighting. And chronic pain patients have learned to function through high pain levels. We've developed coping mechanisms over years of suffering. Pain science clearly shows that chronic pain changes how the nervous system processes pain. People with persistent pain develop different baseline nervous system activity. It's called pain adaptation. Yet ER providers use acute pain standards to judge us, then dismiss us when we don't perform pain correctly. I've had nurses literally laugh when I said my pain was a 9, as if my suffering was a joke. And this is where things get truly horrifying. Chronic pain patients are threatened with security for advocating for themselves. If you push back when dismissed, if you explain your pain as unbearable, if you get emotional because you're suffering and being ignored, security gets called. You're labeled disruptive or aggressive, and you're escorted out. Sometimes even banned from the ER entirely. The threshold for disruptive is dramatically lower for chronic pain patients. Behaviors that would be normal advocacy get reframed as aggression. Women with endometriosis removed for crying. Veterans escorted out by armed guards for asking about their prescribed medications. Elderly patients banned for saying, "Please, I need help," more than once. And this isn't healthcare. This is punishment for being sick. The red flag trap ER staff look for. Red flags for drug seeking, asking for medications by name, reporting pain scores, appearing anxious or emotional, a history of chronic pain or previous ER visits mentioning certain medications don't work, arriving outside regular hours. But these red flags also perfectly describe legitimate chronic pain patients in crisis. Of course we ask for medication by name. We know what's worked before. Of course we report high pain. That's why we're here. Of course we're anxious, we're suffering and terrified based on past experiences. But the red flags are weaponized to deny us care. I'm going to talk about the 7 critical failures